Guess what time it is? There's a brand new Gina K Designs kit I am so excited to show you today. So this kit is called Autumn Escape. Let's take a look at all of the goodies inside. And when I say this is a packed kit, I really mean it. Okay, first of all, we have another cover plate. We had one last month and I loved it. I used the heck out of it. Here we have the Just a Note cover plate, so it looks like a page torn out of a notebook. I love that. I am a big fan of stationery, so I think I'm going to be using this one a lot too. Next up, let's see, we have Dancing Leaves stamp. This is a really big stamp. I love the design of these leaves. How cool are those? They're really like organic looking. They look very bold. You also have some really bold sentiments like grateful for you, Thanksgiving wishes, and autumn wishes. Then there are 3 sentiments that can go on the inside of your card. May this season bring joy, gratitude, and abundance. Let go of what no longer serves you and make room for new growth. I love that. And this season of thanks is the perfect time to say how grateful I am for you. Those are beautiful. And of course, in these kits, you get the full die set too. How great is that? And look, your sentiments all cut out really nice and tight. So that makes it so much easier for you to fit it on your card front. Amazing. Okay, now we have some art stencils. Let's see. This is called Bearded Iris. I love Iris, and I think that this one will be fantastic. I can't wait to color that and see that one come to life. All right, now we have Mountain Landscape stencil. So before we had a tropical landscape, now we have a mountain landscape. So this has several layers of mountains. I think, again, you're not going to be able to tell with these two how beautiful they are until you actually get some ink on them. I'm looking forward to doing that. Then we have mountain silhouettes. So they go along with your stencil. You can add trees. You can add people doing outdoorsy things like biking, horse riding. I'm really excited about this one because my daughter is a horse rider and there are not a lot of products that have things like this. So I'm looking forward to making her a card with that. I love the chairs too. A paddle border, that's really fun. Then you have sentiments like have a relaxing birthday, hope your day is perfect, and congratulations. And this is actually the free gift. After all of that, you get 2 more products for a free gift. So we have the Friendly Flowers 3D embossing folder and cutting dies. Look at all those dies. Wow, that's amazing. So you cut out all of the big flowers in the center. Fantastic. I just want to color those in all different colors and make them really bright and fun. And then you have the Friendly Flowers stencil, which I bet would be amazing on its own. So this can color in the 3D embossed design, or you can use this on its own for a more 2D flat design. So I'm going to put all of these back and kind of think about what I want to create today, but I know that I'm leaning towards dancing leaves because this looks really fun and I'm kind of in the fall mood. Okay, so the 3 products that I've pulled out from the kit are the Just a Note cover plate, the dancing leaf stamp, and die set. Now, my color scheme I'm really excited about. I've gone with a really pretty fall color scheme, kind of has a little bit of a twist. So I'm doing Faded Brick, Peach Bellini, which is one of my favorites, Honey Mustard, and Plum Punch, which is a color I don't think I've ever used before. So now it is time to do that. Out of my stash, I'm also grabbing a new to me stamp called the Pin Dot Background. I think this could be really great for adding some texture to that cover plate die cut. And then I'm going to use Master Layouts 14 because they have these really great bands for kind of like adding a little bit of weight, something horizontal. And I think this card might need that. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, the first thing that I did do was I die cut the Just a Note cover plate out of ivory color cover weight cardstock. I really love Gina's ivory. It is not too yellow. It is the perfect French vanilla. And I think for your fall projects, ivory is definitely a must. Now I'm grabbing my Misty, and in my Misty I have the Grip Matte 2 background, and I'm going to put this onto the background. We're going to stamp a nice little pattern with all of those gorgeous leaves. This card is going to be all about stamping because I love stamping, and I just think it's so fun to do. Come up with a color scheme, get a great stamp set, and you have a card in no time. And right about now, this time of year is crazy for me. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but with my kids just going back to school, I'm trying to catch up on life, have all these things to, get in place right now, all these things to do, fall events, and I need a simple card that is still gorgeous. So what I'm going to do, I think I might do one color at a time, but maybe just lay it out to get an idea. So I'm going to take all of my leaves, and I love that there are so many. I'm going to start with this leaf up here, and I'm just going to move the two around it. So this will give me an idea of where some things are going, but I don't want to have to mask off anything. So we're going to start with, let's start with Peach Bellini, my favorite of these colors. Then I can remove the sleeve and put in the one that I was going to add right here. So that one, I'm going to use Honey Mustard. Pretty. Okay. Already loving how this color scheme is coming together. And I will go with Plum Punch on that skinny leaf. And go back in with Peach Bellini. This is also a color I think that a lot of people sleep on, so be sure to grab it if you can. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Loving that. Gorgeous. Then we have this leaf here. I'm going to go back in with Plum Punch again. I think it needs that. I think I'm going to mask off right here. Just use a Post-it note. I always keep random Post-it notes that my kids draw on or you test out a pin on. I'm going to cover that up there because I do not want the leaf to go over that notebook edge. Okay, so before I move anything, I want to add a little bit of texture. So this is where the pin dot background is going to come in. I'm going to cover up that edge one more time, right where I did the leaf before. And I'm going to cover up this edge as well. I'm going to just give this a good wipe with my hand. And then I'm going to grab Whisper Amalgam Ink. This is the perfect kind of French gray color. So I thought it would be great for this design. But I think this will be super pretty and just add just a little bit more interest to the background. Now let's take a look. How perfect is that? Look at all that beautiful color. And those little dots just add so much. Okay, how fast was that? Now, let's build our card. Before we put our Misty away, it's always faster to group things together. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment using Plum Punch. I'm using the Grateful for You. I always need thank you cards, so this is such a beautiful sentiment too. And I want to use my darkest color in my color scheme to make sure it really stands out. Oh, so pretty, and I love the font. One thing I just thought of is that I may want to cut out one of these leaves as kind of an accent. So I'm going to stamp one more leaf. This is the smallest one, and I'm going to use faded brick because I have 2 faded brick leaves, and one more will make a nice trio. So I have all of the elements here to put my card together, but I wanted kind of a contrasting band to go across the front of my card. And that's where Master Layouts 14 is going to come in. However, I realized that I don't have honey mustard cardstock, and that's kind of the color that I really wanted to use on this band. So what I'm going to do is take my ink and make my cardstock. Okay, so it's a little scary when you first do it. Okay, that's definitely long enough. Now I'm just going to, whoops, now I'm just going to let that dry so that that ink soaks into the paper, and then I can just die cut this piece out. While I'm waiting for my paper to dry, I cut some extra die cuts out of my sentiment, my grateful sentiment, because I really wanted it to be stacked to stand out from the background. So I'm just going to adhere these together. So there's my sentiment. Let's go ahead and die cut that honey mustard strip. Okay, here's my strip, and look how great that color looks. It almost looks like leather or something because it has a little bit of texture from when you swipe it onto the cardstock. So I kind of think that's even better than cardstock in this instance. So I'm going to put this on my Intri-Cut mini here, and we're going to die cut this out. This is just going to be a nice strip that grounds our sentiment. And I love that it has that little stitched edge detail. Look at that. Before I put this card together, I think there's one more thing that it needs, and that is some shine. So I'm using Polyglaze foiling sheets, and I believe this is lemon drop foil, but if you kind of hold it up against that prickly pear, it looks perfect. So what I'm going to do is get a little duster. I'm going to dust off my Polyglaze. I'm going to dust off my carrier sheet, make sure there's nothing in there that I don't want to be in there. And then I'm going to dust off my foil, because your foil will pick up everything. Okay, then I'm going to throw this in to my carrier sheet. You want to make sure that you put the Polyglaze shiny side up and the pretty side up with your foil. And then I'm going to run this through my fuse machine. We're going to make some foiled paper. Okay, it's warm when it comes out, so just be a little careful. But I can already see how smooth and perfect that is. Okay, let's take a look. Absolutely perfect. I like to do my solid pieces on a 4 setting because I think I get a better result that way. Okay, in Master Layouts 14, which is the one I used for my strip, there is also, I'm going to turn this off, there is also a large rectangle. And look at how perfectly this pairs with our cover plate from this month's kit. So we're just going to get a little tiny bit of that gold, which is exactly what I want to go around our little notebook there. So now we have our beautiful foiled piece, which layers perfectly with that. Look how pretty that is. Okay, first I'm going to put my faded brick panel on my card base. I love this color. It's so, so pretty. Next, I'm going to put my little notebook cover plate die cut onto my gold panel. Keep that straight. Those two look like they're made to be together. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. Love it. I'm going to put this on here at an angle. Okay. Then I can take the band that I created, and really, if this doesn't look like leather, I don't know what does. Isn't that gorgeous? That honey mustard band. I just need to decide exactly where I want it. I don't want to cover up the whole band because I think it is nice to see. But maybe, okay, so if I put Grateful for You here and not, I'll have it sitting on top of the band. I think that would be pretty. I do like my tape runner for this because it is going to hold it a little faster. And then I can trim it off of the edges. Yeah. For my leaf, I'm going to have it coming out from my G like that. So one end is going to be kind of stuck underneath the G. The other end, I'm going to use some foam adhesive to just pop that up. Just gently pop that up. Okay, I think we need a little few pops of gold on here. So the only place I decided to put the gold was on my little accent leaf here, so that it kind of helped it to stand out from the others. Just get that in place, and I will let that dry, but take a look at how pretty this turned out. So mostly stamping with this card. I came up with a great autumn color scheme, stamped a background, added a little bit of texture with those dots, and just kind of started layering. Just layered with my gold foiled panel that I created using the fuse, added the sentiment and this nice grounding strip here for that, and I just love this card. What an easy and simple and beautiful card to create with this kit. Thanks so much for joining me today as I use the brand new Autumn Escape card kit from Gina K Designs to create a very simple and beautiful autumn card. Be sure to shop all of the products that I used to create this card, as well as that beautiful Autumn Wishes kit. Be sure to shop all of the supplies that I used to create this card, including that beautiful Autumn Escape kit, at the link in my video description by clicking the More button. If you don't already follow me here on YouTube, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so that you won't miss another video. There's certainly more fun to come here using this Autumn Escape kit, and I hope you won't miss it. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and happy creating!